When you are creating a ton of pins each week, it can take a lot of time to do. I'm currently creating pins for 3 separate clients' accounts, not including my own. So I have spent a lot of time creating Pinterest pins, which means I have come up with ways to create pins faster. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to bulk create your Pinterest pins so that you can get done faster. Let's get started. First, I want to talk about the tools that you should be using to create your pins faster. And the first one is Canva. If you've watched any of my previous Pinterest videos, you have seen me use this tool before, and it is fantastic for creating Pinterest pins. There is a free option, which is great, but I recommend if you are creating a ton of Pinterest pins to use the Pro option because there is a lot more that you are going to get when you pay for Canva Pro as opposed to the free version. The second thing I recommend is less of a tool and more of a product, and that is Pinterest pin templates. If you are going to be bulk creating pins, the longest part of the process for me is just coming up with the general design of what the pins are going to look like. So this is the nice thing about templates. You can either find them for free or with the paid version of Canva, or you can buy them from other bloggers. I personally like to buy mine from other bloggers because you are not only supporting a small business, but you are going to be getting pins that is less likely to be used by other people. When you are going to look in Canva for all the options, there is a good chance that a lot of people are using that design, so your pins won't stand out in the feed as much as if you had bought some from other bloggers. If you want to check out some of the pre-made templates that I have, I will leave a link to my Gumroad shop down below in the description. Now, before you begin bulk creating, you have to actually figure out how many pins you are going to be creating. So start by deciding what your pinning schedule is actually going to look like. What I figure out each week is what post you'll be promoting and how many times a day you're going to pin, and how many templates you are going to create. So for example, for one of my clients, I post 5 pins a day. And I create pins for the whole week. So 5 pins a day times 7 for the amount of days in a week, I'll need 35 pins. So I promote 7 new posts each week and do 5 different design templates. Your schedule obviously may look different, but that is a good example. Next, I want to think of really good Pinterest titles. One method you could try is getting ideas from other Pinterest pins. So what I like to do is I look up my main keyword into the Pinterest search bar and I check out some of the other Pinterest titles that they have. And I look for different power words that catch my attention from those pins, and I use that to incorporate it into my own pin title. And now you can start creating your Pinterest pins. You can either use the Canva templates that I mentioned that you can get on the site, or you can buy them from other bloggers. So these are the 5 templates here that I already made for a client of mine. And these are the titles that I'm going to be putting in. So basically I type out all of my titles already so that I don't have to worry about coming up with them, and I can just copy and paste them. So we're going to take this first one and copy it, and I am going to paste it into this pin first. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fully plan out this pin, make sure the text is exactly where I want it and it's the size that I want and everything like that. And then I'm going to take this first text block and I'm going to copy and paste it through all of the pins that I have. To that one, I'm going to take to that one, this one, and even if it doesn't fit, I'm going to just paste it in first, and then I'm going to worry about it fitting later. And then I'm going to take this one here, copy this one across all of them. This just makes it a little easier, so I'm not copying and pasting all of this a bunch of times. I'm only copying it once and then pasting it across all of them. And now I'm going to go back through and fix any of the weird text that I have that didn't fit. This one's already done. I'll change the pictures in a minute. We don't need to worry about that. This one pretty much fit because it was basically the same template as the other one. This one kind of fit pretty well as well. The text is a little bit too big, so we're gonna just minimize that a little bit. This one doesn't fit at all because we have the 15 here, so we're gonna say, I'm just gonna put the right there because we didn't actually have a number for this one. Okay, we're good with that one. And then this one, same thing. We had another issue here. We're just gonna make the up there. This one was really kind of messed up with the way that the words were, so let's fix that. And there you go. All of the words are now fitting. So the next thing that you want to do is now find pictures for this. And Canva Pro or Canva Free is great because they just have pictures readily available for you. So we are gonna look for money because that is what this is about. Let's do savings because that's gonna have some better photos. So I'm just going to take these and click and drag. And what I like to do, instead of typing out savings into each individual one of these so I can find pictures, I'm going to go through here and go, okay, I like this picture, so I'm going to click on it. And I like this picture, so I'm going to click on this one. And then I can delete them from here. And then when I go to this one, to update it, I'm just going to go to photos. And as you can see, the photos are going to be in my recently used because I clicked on them on that first one. Otherwise, if I didn't do that, I would have to type in savings each and every time for all 5 of my pins. And one. It just saves just a little bit extra time. It's not anything like major, but it is going to save you a little bit of time. And so now when I go to this Thanksgiving, when I go to photos, those pictures are going to be updated, and I can click on that one, click and drag there, go to this next one, and so on and so forth. Now that all of my photos are done, I'm going to try to save them relatively at the same time, so that while one is loading its saving feature, I'll be loading up multiple at the same time. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to go here, and my computer is running a little slow today, so we're going to do it this way instead. And I'm going to click download on all of these and let them load. Normally I don't have to do this, but because it's running a little slow today, I do this. So I'm going to go to download, and I'm just going to click download, click to the next one, click download, click to the next one, download, next one, download. Oh, and that one didn't work. So now as you can see, I have one that I'm going to be saving it. So next, let's go to how I organize my pins, because the way that I organize my pins also helps me in creating and posting pins faster. I like to keep my stuff really organized on my desktop. So I have my blog folder, I have my 2021. So I have all of my pins saved in Monday through Sunday, and then I have different folders. So basically what I would do is I'd create a folder called Get Rich Quick, and I'm going to save all of the pins for Get Rich Quick in here under like Rich or something like that. So I'll do Rich 01. If I hit enter, without even touching it, the next one is going to pop up because I was saving it before the other one was done saving. So that saves just a little bit of time. Go to Get Rich Quick. I'm going to click on Rich, and I'm just going to change out 1 to 2, hit enter. And because I managed to get a third one saved, another one is going to pop up. And that is how I save mine. So once I am done saving all of these, I'll show you how I organize them into their individual folders. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to organize my pins in each of the different day folders so that I know what I'm going to be pinning each day. I have my one file open here with my 5 pins, and then I'm going to click on the drag and drop image thing here, which is going to open up another one of these. I have my Monday through Sundays, and then I have the pins that I'm currently pinning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag and drop these pins into their individual folders so that I know exactly what I'm going to be pinning each day. If I had a lot more pins, this would be a lot easier to show, but since I only have the 5, that's kind of just what we're working with right now. Now I have my pins all organized in folders, so if I'm going to be doing the 2, then I can just go to my Monday folder and I can click and drag any pins that I have for Monday, and then I can do the same for Tuesday, I can do the same for Wednesday, so on and so forth. I hope that you liked this video. I hope that my explanation wasn't too confusing, but if you do have any questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below for more videos just like this. And I'll see you next week. Bye!